This next young lady is also my friend, but she's just young. And she's beautiful, and her name is Zarr. And she is the regional coordinator for Texas Students for Life of America. Do you see them on Facebook? They're everywhere. I love them. Come on, Sarah. We are the pro-life generation.
And we will abolish abortion.
We are the pro-life generation. And we will abolish abortion. Before you hear from me, I want to hear from all the middle school students, high school students, college students, matter law students, or young adults. Can you guys make some noise? It's so inspiring to have so many of you enthusiastic pro-lifers here today, especially pro-life students, standing together to stand against the greatest human rights tragedy of our time. But let me ask you a question. Are you here for only today, or are you willing to answer the call to step up and use your time, talents, and treasure to abolish abortion and serve women in unplanned pregnancies beyond just today? I was speaking at a high school not too long ago, and I was speaking to some students who identified as pro-choice. They told me that abortion really can't be that big of a deal, because why wouldn't people be openly speaking out about it, working to end it, protecting women from it, and finding solutions? And so it dawned on me that we need more people standing up. So you may not be ready, but this is your call. You're called to lead, to change culture, and to save lives. Like Esther in the Bible, this could be the time that you were born for, that you were created to make a difference as. 1/3 of our generation is missing due to abortion. Both the women who will have an abortion tomorrow and the babies who will not have a tomorrow need you to stand for them. My calling began when I was still in the womb. I was a surprise. My mom wasn't supposed to have more children because of some severe health risks that she had. I came along and the doctors immediately told her to abort me. They said that it was her legal right and that she should do it. But despite their forceful prodding, she said that it wasn't her spiritual, or rather her moral right to do it. She refused. My strong, brave, selfless mother signed a waiver saying that the doctor advised an abortion and that she refused. She refused to let me die. Thus, my calling began while I was still in the womb, to encourage and empower women to be as courageous as my mom and to speak up for the voiceless preborn. Today I work full-time in the pro-life movement as the Texas Regional Coordinator for Students for Life of America. And we exist to change culture by recruiting, training, and mobilizing pro-life students to abolish abortion. We have 1,200 student groups across the nation working on the front lines to save lives. I was called to be a part of the pro-life generation that will abolish abortion, and so are you, because it's the greatest injustice of our time, and there are hurting people out there who need a solution. These students up here, they answered the call to defend life on their campuses, and they're going to come, you're going to hear from 3 of our SFLA Wilberforce Fellows, and they're going to share in a couple sentences why they were called to be in the pro-life movement.
To be in the pro-life movement because I believe this is the greatest injustice of our time. There was a time when blacks were looked at as less than human. Jews were looked at as less than human. And today, 2019, since 1973 in our country, the preborn humans have been looked at as less than human. I want to abolish abortion in my lifetime. I believe that all humans are equal at every stage of life. Thank you. the moment that I found out the reality of abortion when I was 14 years old, I knew that there was no way that I could remain silent. The abortion industry has hijacked the feminist movement, and I'm here to take it back because women deserve better.
Hi, my name is Carrie, and I feel called to the pro-life movement because my sister was in a crisis pregnancy in college, and she chose life for her son, and he has been such a joy and good asset to our family. And I can't imagine any other children being aborted and not getting the chance to provide such goodness to our generation and to our world. So that's why I feel called.
All these students up here, and as well as the students that have been holding this banner back here from John Paul II and Corpus Christi, shout out. They have all answered the call to change their campuses, to change hearts and minds, to serve pregnant and parenting students, respond to the culture, and are active in public policy. And they're working to abolish abortion with Students for Life of America's help. So will you answer the call to become a passionate member of the pro-life generation too, to start a pregnant and parenting initiative on your campus? Don't go home and naively assume that someone else will do something, because you're that someone. You have a place in this movement. You are called to lead, to change culture, to save lives. So maybe right now you're not up to the call, but you're up to just send a text, pun intended. So if you can just, or maybe you just want a free t-shirt. Are you listening yet? If you text LIFE to 53445, you'll be entered into a drawing. So text LIFE to 53445. So right now he's holding up a handy sign over here. When will you answer the call to be a part of the pro-life generation and abolish abortion? You can come talk to me after this at the ministry fair to get involved. You're called to lead, to change culture, to save lives. William Wilberforce took 20 years of his life to abolish the slave trade in England, said that we are too young to realize that certain things are impossible, so we will do them anyways. I believe despite all odds that our generation will abolish abortion in our lifetime. We are the pro-life generation. We will abolish abortion. Thank you so much.
Well, I told you it's getting better and better.